Okay, everybody, I'm back. Hopefully, we'll have a better connection this time. So, again, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys about getting your tweens and teens in the kitchen. And maybe even if you have, I would think maybe senior citizen, if you've got your mom or dad living with you and, you know, they don't really want to cook at the stove, this would be really helpful for them as well. Pampered Chef has products for everybody. Those who don't like to cook, those who have to cook, and then those that really love to get in the kitchen. So we really do have something for everybody. So today I'm going to make lunch for my family. I have a show tonight, so I don't have a whole lot of time, and this is just something quick and easy we can throw together, and believe it or not, it turns out pretty good. We don't usually have any leftovers, so we'll get right to it, and I'll talk to you guys about just some different things that we have that can help inspire your tweens and teens, and maybe even if you've got some senior parents or family members that might, you know, feel more comfortable cooking in the microwave. So, like I said, today we're going to be making some pasta. And so, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Rice Cooker Plus. It kind of looks like this, okay? Now, it has the name Plus on there because it does more than just cook rice. I have people who use this to make their sweet tea in the microwave. I also have people who make grits. I've never done grits in here, but I have heard that grits turn out absolutely fabulous. So, but I use mine mainly for rice and pasta. There's also a molten lava cake that you can do in here in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You mix up the cake batter, you put it in here, you dollop your icing on top, and then you cook it in the microwave, and then when it comes out, you automatically flip it onto a plate and let it cool for 10 minutes, and then when you lift it off, that icing is going to like sink down through the cake, and it's going to melt and permeate the cake as it's baking, and then what's left over on the bottom after it cools and you flip that off and you pull it off, it's going to pour down that cake, and it looks like a volcano, like a chocolate volcano exploding. Absolutely divine, moist, delicious. You'll blow anybody away. So always keep a box of chocolate cake mix and regular chocolate icing, and if you have last minute guests and the Rice Cooker Plus, you'll always have a quick dessert that you can whip up and throw together. So I'm going to take this apart. I've already got the pasta in here, and I'm going to show you guys just kind of how it looks, okay? So I'm going to shift the camera so y'all can see, you know, what it looks like. All right, so this is the pot. I think I need to adjust just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so this is the pot, and it has these locks here that lock the lid on. So you go up and then you pull down. You'll lift this off, and then you have this as a guard. It kind of helps it from boiling over and that sort of thing. It allows the steam to come up into the lid, and then it recesses back in, and you'll see that this even has some ventilation, okay, on either side. So what you do is this will cook a pound of pasta in 12 minutes. Isn't that wild? It's really easy. So all I do is I'm doing penne pasta today, but I've done regular spaghetti noodles. I've done bow tie pasta. Yeah, those are probably the three that I've done: penne, bow tie, and spaghetti pasta. But any pasta would work. If you had rotini, whatever's in your cabinet. So I just pour the box of pasta in, and then I cover it with like at least an inch of water. And then I put my salt in there, okay, because we still want to season that pasta. And then you put the guard back on. And then you put that lid in and you lock it down. And then we're going to put this in the microwave for 6 minutes, okay? So I'm going to shift you back up just a little bit. All right, I'm going to pop this in the microwave. I'll be right back. Okay, so after the 6 minutes, when it comes out, we'll do it a quick stir, put it back in for another 6 minutes. And believe it or not, that's all it takes, and the pasta will be ready. Now, as far as the spaghetti sauce, today, again, I'm going really quick and easy. This is about convenience today, okay? So we have 2 other different microwave dishes. Actually, we have 3. Let me get that third one out. If I can find it really quick. Yes. That way I can show you all of them. Okay, we'll cover all the bases. So first we have the small micro cooker. Okay, now people always ask me, what do you cook in that? I cook chili, like canned chili, spaghetti sauce, and anytime we're doing soup, believe it or not, we actually have 3 of these. So anytime we're doing soup and sandwiches, or grilled cheese and soup that night, everybody gets their own little pot. So it just comes off like this, and look, you can tell it gets a lot of wear. And that right there is just, it's not a buildup or anything, it's just wear and tear. This little pot is really, really old. So, but it still cooks beautifully, okay? So what I do is we just pop the soup in here, and everybody gets to eat out of their own little bowl. So we'll be sitting in front of the TV and having our soup and sandwich. So it really works great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a regular old jar of pasta. You just use whatever is your favorite, okay? And if you have a hard time opening up jars, I wanted to show you the jar opener. Now, this is like one of those oldie but goodie products. And actually, I have been meaning to ask my husband to mount this to underneath our cabinet, because I'm getting to where it's actually hard for me to twist both this and jars, because I have some arthritis in my hands. But you'll see that there's holes here, and so all you need is a couple of screws, and you can mount it underneath your cabinet, and then all you have to do is pop the jar and twist it, and it opens up. But I want you to see they've got like these teeth on either edge, and because it goes down into a point like this, you can always you can open like 2-liter bottles, anything that where if you have issues like twisting and turning tops or popping tops like pickles and relish and spaghetti sauce. So we're going to do this one real quick together, okay? So I'm going to shift the camera down so y'all can watch me. So it's like I said, this one is like a straight blade, and then this side has teeth, so it's actually going to grab a hold. And so you get it as tight as you can, and then you just open it up, and it takes the lid right off. Absolutely simple and easy. And I guess pickle jars really are probably the hardest thing to open, but yeah, so comes in handy. It does have like a little cushy grip, so if you are using it by hand, like I said, you can mount it as well. Okay. So I'm just going to pour that into my micro cooker, and we're not going to use the whole jar today, just a little bit of it. The rest of it goes in the fridge. And then I always like to add just a little bit of seasoning to these, just to zhuzh them up a little bit. And today I'm going to be using our Italian seasoning mix from our Pampered Pantry. Okay. And the Home Office, they are so brilliant. I love our test kitchens. 1 capful of any of our seasoning or rubs equals 1 tablespoon. So we're just going to add in a tablespoon. Okay. And I'm going to use my mini mix and scrape to mix that up really good. This mini mix and scrape. Now, I know some of you are probably like, oh my goodness, you just put that scraper in that spaghetti sauce and it's going to stain it. But it's not. Our scrapers are fabulous. I have some in my kitchen that are like over 10 years old and they still look brand new. So I really, really love our scrapers. I've used them with hot wing sauce, spaghetti sauce, I mean, you name it, and they do not stain. Alright, so the way the lid goes on, you start on the side like this, and then you snap it shut, okay? And then once the pasta's done, this is only going to take 2 minutes in the microwave. It's just that easy, y'all. I mean, 12 minutes for the pasta, 2 minutes for the sauce, and then when, usually the second go around of the pasta in the microwave, I'll actually put the garlic toast in the toaster oven, and so everything's done at the exact same time. So if you have a teenager in the kitchen, this is something really simple, really quick. So if you're not going to be able to make it home in time for lunch or dinner, you could teach them how to do this, and they can whip up dinner really quick, and you don't have to worry about them, working the stove or the oven. So if there's any safety concerns, especially if you've got little ones that are like 10, 11, you don't have to worry about them working with a hot eye. So it's super easy. it just doesn't get any easier than this. So I wanted to show you a couple other things. The other micro cookers that we have the large micro cooker. And this one's really good for steaming vegetables. So it's the same thing. It's got the nice air holes on the top. You twist it and pull it off for opening, and then, you know, you close it back. So it's great for steaming like cauliflower and broccoli, carrots. Okay, so carrots. You can put your baby carrots in here, and with a little bit of our dill seasoning and a little bit of brown sugar, and then you can like microwave it, and it comes out absolutely awesome. Okay, and then you can also get this micro cooker. All right, and this one's really good for, I like to use this one for heating up my leftovers, like Chinese. I have some actually leftover Chinese in the fridge, so when I have that for lunch on Monday, what I'm going to do, when you open it up, it looks like this. Okay, and it's got this piece that comes out. So anything that you're, if you wanted to do bacon on here, you could do that. And as it's cooking, the holes, the grease will fall down here in the bottom, and so your bacon won't be, you know, greasy. You could do your sausage and stuff like that in here too. Okay, so your teens could actually make their own breakfast. But I like to take this tray out, and then I'll dump my Chinese food in here, and then I'll put the lid back on and like warm it up. So I actually like to use this for heating up leftovers. So if you take your leftovers and stuff to work with you, you might actually really like this as well. You could take this and like label it and keep one at work of any of these sizes, and it will help you at work too. Okay. All right, I heard the microwave, so we're halfway through. So I pull it out, and you'll see it's not hot. I don't have to, like, you know, grab a towel or whatever. So I want you to, we're going to be real careful, though, because I don't want the steam to knock off the camera. So I'm going to open it towards me, so the steam's going to come out my way. All right. So, and then all I do is I take my spoon, and I'm just going to stir this pasta up. So it's starting to get soft. So just do it a quick stir. Okay. You pop that back on. In 6 more minutes, it'll be done. It's really that easy. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to show you guys, if you have little ones too in the kitchen, we have the bar board. This is a really nice size cutting board for snacks, apples, that sort of thing, cutting cheese. And it's double-sided, so you can use either side. This board here is over 10 years old, so you'll see that they really do last a long time. Our cutting boards are made from polypropylene, which is a non-porous substance, so you don't have to worry about cross-contamination. It does not harbor bacteria, and we always have these nice little rubber grips on either side of our board, so they don't slip and slide on the countertop. But this, along with our apple wedger, is the perfect combo for any college student, any child in the kitchen. All they have to do is put their apple here and like wedge it down. They'll have a quick snack in no time. So this is a really good gift for any teenager that has a birthday party coming up, or any college students that you know. They would really appreciate this. So simple, quick, and easy. All right, so that's about it. I had something else I was going to say earlier about the pasta. Oh, yeah, when I said you could have it done in like 11 minutes. I don't know about you, but I mean, my water is just starting to boil on the stovetop in 10 and 11 minutes, and in that time I've already cooked my pasta. So I love that Pampered Chef makes this quick and easy. You can get in and out of the kitchen fast, and this is a simple way that you can get your kids in the kitchen, your teenagers, your tweens, maybe even some elderly family members that don't feel comfortable cooking on the stovetop anymore. So definitely options for them. I'm going to let you guys go so you can enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.